you to stream. What are you streaming?
Rainbow Falls.
Yeah.
So nothing but good thoughts and prayers for our president.
Got a link?
Is that how you're starting your stream?
Yep.
Got a link?
No, not yet. I don't have a link yet. Hold on. Oh my god.
Animates Rainbow Falls.
Oh, you already got it? Okay.
Yeah. Got a link?
Is that how you're starting your stream?
All right. I'd like to state for the record, Tony.
Yes.
Fuck children.
Oh.
There you go. Now you have to label this video as not for children.
Not for children. So you're seeing everything, right?
And fuck Donald Trump. Oh shit! Did I just alienate your entire audience?
Well, man, Alex, someday when you
is your YouTube channel screwed now?
You're screwed because you said those words. So if you ever try to apply for a conservative law firm, they're gonna look back on this video and they're gonna see that you said that, and
no,
they're not gonna hire you. I'm sorry.
Oh no. I'll pray to Jesus, and then it'll make it all better.
Ooh.
I apologize for interrupting your slumber, but I had to wait for when your consciousness was most vulnerable to gain your attention. My employers have allowed me to advise you this once. Do not proceed with your plans to eliminate Mr. Flowers, -E. If you do, there will be consequences for your actions that will be beyond your comprehension.
Huh? What's wrong?
Wake up, Dash. She found us. Dash! Come on, Miss Hooves. We gotta go.
But what about Dash?
There's no time.
I seriously need to make a proper playlist that'd be just suitable for Rainbow Falls. So a lot of times I'm just shuffling through Joe's songs.
So with you animating right now, does that mean it's official? Rainbow Falls is on at least the next episode?
Well, this is my second live stream already. I live streamed last Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Hey.
4 or 5 hour live stream.
The answers, yes.
Once Brony. Oh, really? Right.
Me streaming right now is actually a good experiment to see if this like affects viewership or anything like that.
Well, isn't that kind of a given? Didn't you get did you get quite a number of views last time you streamed?
Yeah, I was regularly having like 8 people watching.
Yeah. Well,
However, it's kind of late at night and it's the West Coast, so a lot of people are probably asleep.
well, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my God. Now, so when I'm not streaming, I have one of the windows for Source Filmmaker on the other monitor. I can see so much more. God. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. That's awesome. That's fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Who's giving their microphone a blowjob?
Was it me?
Somebody.
Sorry, I'm pretending to be John Wick.
Mm-hmm. Are you playing Too Hot?
What?
No, I'm playing. There's a new mode in Pavlov. It's basically you versus everyone else. All these bots.
Oh, you're playing Clavel. I was just trying to think to myself,
Yeah.
when does John Wick give a blowjob? It's like, what? I don't remember that. I don't remember that movie.
It's the prequel.
Which version of John Wick did you watch? Pavlov. That makes a hell of a lot more sense.
Hooves.
Yeah, I just really want to get done with this scene, man. It's been frozen for 2 years.
Speaking of scenes, how is 84?
I'm on 3 out of 5 seconds.
I think I might enlist Joe to do some rotoscoping. He offered to do some. Yes,
Yeah.
if he wanted, or if would like me to assist him. And I'm just like,
Well, man, that would be great because from what it sounds like from Joe, is like it sounds like he's just waiting for these effects to be done to make music.
Closing my eyes does make me sick. Wow.
nope, I hate it. 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 I do not like it. Not good. Not good. I think I'm done with scene 83.
Nice.
Okay. Now I'm rewinding and check for scene 80. Excuse me.
So there's 5 people watching right now on my phone.
Oh, one of them's me.
Oh yeah. One of them's me, I think. Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on the Rainbow Falls chat. There's like 4 people in there
Right now, or
right
Go
now.
to them.
I should go to them.
Yeah, go for it.
Rainbow Falls chat,
Alex, will you accompany?
possibly. Oh boy.
Falls chat. Hello.
Yo,
Oh,
what
I
up?
know.
There's like 4 people in there.
I hear you stream.
I hear the stream too.
Go to them.
Bro, what's up, dude?
A
Dude.
lot.
Bro, this is AJ Film Cock. I mean, Co. Introduce yourself, AJ.
Oh man. I'm AJ's Film Co. I make the animations, and I was gonna say I like your work.
Hey, thank you, AJ. Appreciate it.
I enjoy Rainbow Falls. Very good stuff.
Thank you, thank you.
Really good stuff. Really good stuff. And this is
Yes.
Metal Gear Luna, one of my friends I met along the way. Say hello, Metal Luna.
Hello.
Hello there, Metal.
He's pretty cool. And then we got the fat ass over there named Jolteon J.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Chill out, man. But what up, Tony? How's it been, bro? It's been forever.
Yeah. It's been forever, indeed.
And you got the new computer.
Yep, got a new computer. Got new monitors. I've been working. Also been filming a full-length movie over the last year and a half.
Oh shit, dude!
Oh damn.
I actually I forgot the name, but it was the girl that was a photographer. That one I watched. That one, A Little Crush. That one.
Oh hell yeah!
That was pretty. That was actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
That was well shot. At least in the beginning, like I love a lot. That was well shot, dude.
That oh, thank you. But yeah, that was for a just like a Halloween film festival.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh dude. Oh my god. Oh and not only that, you got a new computer. You're making films, but the Rush. I'm not sure if it's the Russians, but the Russians are dubbing your episodes, and you
They
said,
are.
"Oh my god, honestly,
Dude, have you guys seen the Russian dub for Rainbow Falls 3 episode 1?
I'll be right back.
I don't think I have.
Oh dude, it's fucking hilarious.
I don't know. I'm
Let
probably
me
gonna-
see.
Probably, I have it. It's if you scroll up, AJ, you can see the people
On
that-
where? Oh, is it? Oh, I see.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's on my PC though. I have to. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn it up.
I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. I gotta.
Готовка,
You hear that shit?
That's
I think
awesome,
I
man.
do.
What?
Приведите ее.
Oh my gosh.
Выпустите меня отсюда!
Yeah.
That's kind of actually like
That's pretty
even
cool.
though even though like it's like not the best voice acting in some places, that's really freaking cool. Like people, there's a whole fan base for this fucking thing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Am I missing something here?
what happened?
Did I not see episode or part 1?
Episode
on.
1. Part. Jesus Christ. I
What?
dude, man, I should have. Webby, I should have titled them Rainbow Falls 3, Rainbow Falls 4, Rainbow Falls 5 to avoid confusion.
No, it's because I remember when they first came out, which I think it was around like 2014, 2015,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I remember seeing it and I was like, oh, this is neat because it's like a full story SFM. But I was like, because I was starting SFM at the time and I saw that they were like, you started with Gmod at first and then you went to SFM. And then I saw that they were taking you a while and I saw like they were 10, 15 minutes. And I was just like, dude, SFM videos, then more than 3 minutes, bless your soul. I know that
Oh
stuff
my
takes
God.
forever.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Realization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. And the freaking AJ, like recently, he's been doing really, really good in SFM, and he spent like his video is like 4 to 5 minutes long or something like that. And it took him like 6 months, and by the end of it, he's like, I'm dry, boys. I'm dry.
Yeah, I can't, like, just the thought of SFM after I finished the project, I was like, SFM, just, I must go to bed. Yeah.
Fucking twitches after every
Yeah.
fucking mention of freaking
And
SFM.
Ugh.
bro.
Yeah, and then the thing is too is like especially for what you're doing, I'm sure you had to break your projects up because
Oh,
it
dude.
took up too much memory.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, not. Oh, okay. Yes, when I did Rainbow Falls 2, I was capturing all the footage from Fraps, and that it was
Oof.
doing it like uncompressed, and yeah, it was eating up a lot of my space. But
yeah.
interesting thing is, what I'm doing right now was actually supposed to be released a year and a half ago, but I was convinced by my friends to split up the episodes because it was taking me too long. So,
Well, I can see why, because if you split up the episodes, you keep your target the audience
yeah.
kind of like entertained, I guess, rather than keeping them kind of like the distance for a long period of time. But it's tough too, because like once you split it up, when you split videos up, you tend to lose
I apologize
following
for interrupting your
because
slumber.
it's split into separate
but
videos
I
versus
had
just
to
one
wait
big video
for
that
when
someone can
your
just click on and
consciousness
watch.
was
You know,
most vulnerable.
that's just how
I,
YouTube is.
I thought YouTube appreciates shorter videos more than long ass videos.
Well, they do,
Gain
but when it
your
comes to
attention.
because if you'll notice, like when people make parts on their videos,
My employers
you'll
have
notice
allowed
that the first
me
video
to
obviously
advise
always
you
has
this
the most
once.
views, and then after you
Do
start
not-
seeing the video views, the videos following, they'll start to trickle down. Like it'll be like 100K, then it'll drop to like 75, then like 20, then 10K. It just
Yeah,
people
yeah.
either lose interest or it's just too much work for them.
I have Jesus Christ. I've lost so many. Well, my view count has just diminished over the years so much.
You wanna know what's like? You wanna know what's sad too? Like mine, like my views are also dipping a bit. And I think it's because of the whole fandom dying and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's sad, but eventually, like I'm gonna move on from the whole pony thing. But it's like damn, dude. It's still sad because it's just like fuck, you know. These were my friends. But honestly, like a lot of people that like they're just like moving on from not just like the fandom, but just like from the internet in general, or like or the how can I say the community in general. Fucking like I haven't talked to like a couple of my friends in like fucking months because they just completely moved on with this crap. And since I was in that group and community, like you know, I was forgotten too. So it's like
Yep.
sad, dude. Like losing a lot of people, losing a lot of friends, losing a lot of stuff, a lot of SFM animators are like leaving and stuff. Like, dude, AJ.
I mean, I think it's just consistency too. Like, if you're not consistent, or you're not releasing content a lot, it doesn't help.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But what were you
For
saying?
sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, but yeah, you wanna know what's funny? You wanna know what's funny though? Like, no matter like how like, even if I do move on from like the whole pony things, that like they'll always have like a special place like in the fields. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just the ponies that made the show special. It was like
It was
know,
the
like,
community.
you guys.
It was the
Yeah.
community for sure.
Yeah, like you get like a lot of people say like, oh, it's toxic, it is bad, which may be true, but there are like I'm not gonna lie, like most of my memories came from the damn community. Like it's like fuck, dude, like this shit was like basically life in a way, if that makes sense. Like you
Yeah.
wake up, at least for an SFM slash Gmod person, you wake up, animate ponies, talk to people that are also into ponies, memes that have some ponies in it. Like it's fucking
Yep.
everywhere, dude. Oh, what's up, chemotherapy? Chemotherapy 360. Are you here?
Speak, Alex. Oh wait, is he there? Oh yeah, he is there. He's just not saying anything.
Oh, well, I think another thing that would add will be to the whole like staying kind of close to friends. Well, it's probably the most expensive one too. Like the conventions, it's like a good way to kind of like all meet in one place and kind of enjoy the same thing and like go, like go out to eat, see stuff around the area, this and that. But I think that itself is going to start kind of going down slowly, considering like BronyCon's now out. But then that doesn't mean that there isn't like BabsCon and Ponyville Cyberfest and this and that. So I'm still interested in going to future conventions and meeting people and stuff like that. That's another fun part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my goal. Have you ever been to a convention, Tony?
Oh yeah. What I was just at PAX a couple of months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, you talking about PAX, the gaming convention?
Yeah.
Nice. PAX East?
PAX Prime.
Oh, PAX Prime. That's the one in Seattle, right?
Yep. That's where I'm at.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Dude, I want to go there. I'm going to PAX South because it's over here in the South.
All I could go is Comic Con.
Okay.
Tampa Comic Con. Bro, really? Comic Con, at least over here, it's just one big ass garage. I'm dead ass.
I think, yeah.
Big ass garage full of merchandise. Like, literally.
That's pretty much what it is.
But,
People just selling comics and showing cosplays and
dude,
stuff like that.
There was this like one guy that was selling like a Zelda shield like book bag, $50, bro. And then there's that same exact fucking book bag was in like Hot Topic for like less than $20. This nipple had the nerve to say, "Oh, it has original cotton and shit." I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm really out here buying this shit from Hot Topic and just selling it for fun.
Well, hey, I mean, people unfortunately fall for that kind of stuff, and it's like a big oof.
Honestly, yeah.
It's not surprising at all. I don't ever buy
Well,
anything at conventions.
the thing is too, like, I
There
think
are some rare stuff.
it's kind of like one of those, what's the word? Like convenience thing. It's like, oh, you're already there.
Sure.
I guess
Yeah.
pay a little more to get it. But I mean, if it's like double or triple the price, then obviously it's not worth it.
Honestly, yeah. Like for example, my friend, he got this really cool mask. Actually, when you talk, like it will like light up. It's pretty cool. On Wish, like the app, it's like what, less than $5.
Oh
We
my
paid
god.
$40.
Well, no, but the thing is, dude, Wish never gives you like the actual product. It's from China. That's like, oof. I've seen
What?
people order stuff from Wish where it's like a 2 terabyte hard drive USB, 50 cents. Like, boy,
Right.
boy,
50 cents.
you're literally gonna get a USB that's hollow that has like a little metal for weight.
Yep.
That's all you're gonna get.
I know what you're saying, but it's like I'm saying is like honestly, like for some people it will ruin the fun, right? Like think about it, like yeah, I could get the same fucking shirt from the convention here at Walmart for $20, but you know what? I want to buy something while I'm there so I can feel better about myself and brag to my friends. I'm just gonna buy it over there, even though it's like $60 over there. Like I don't know, that's like a mindset people do have, and
No, yeah, I agree with you, but I mean it's ridiculous. Like at BronyCon is
what sounds better? Wait, hold on, real quick. What sounds better, AJ? Buying like a Goku T-shirt at Walmart or buying a Goku T-shirt at Comic Con? Like,
it depends on the price.
no, like forget the price. Just saying it sounds better. Oh, I got it from Comic Con.
Yeah, I mean Comic Con, yeah, obviously. But then if it's like $80 at Comic Con and 15 at Walmart, obviously I'm gonna drive my sweet ass over there to Walmart. Buy it.
Like, but what were you saying, AJ?
Oh yeah, like I mean, dude, it's the prices that they set for some of these like things, like at BronyCon. I remember I was walking by. There's this girl with a big old like plushie.
Wait, there was actually girls at a BronyCon?
Oh, yeah, I know. Surprising. There was this girl that was walking around with this like like a 5 foot plush. It was like over her head, so it had some weight to it. She was walking around, and I can't remember, but I think I heard this correctly. But some guy was like, "Hey, are you selling that?" She's like, "Yeah." How much are you selling for? I'm selling for $7,000. Jesus Christ!
Took the wind out of your fucking stomach. Holy
Yeah, like, and dude, you'd be surprised. Some people pay for that. Like,
Oh yeah.
some dude I know spent like $3K for the whole weekend just on like merchandise. I was like, oh man, I mean, that's what you're into, dude.
Could have bought a
Do what you
fucking
do.
car with that shit, bro.
He's like, yeah, I gotta drive back home with all this. I'm like, good luck. Cop stops you. It's like, it sees all this pony stuff. It's like, you're under arrest.
Like, this is
He doesn't even say anything. You're under arrest.
Yep.
Like,
No
doesn't give
question,
you
I
right.
just can't
anything.
comprehend what I'm saying. You're under arrest.
y'all need a
Jesus.
dip. Bro, honestly, like I don't mind getting like, some pony stuff, like for example, like a fucking, what are these things called? The mouse pad stuff, something like that, something small, but like fucking buying an inflatable fucking pony that fills up half of my room. Like,
Or like a
that's a bit too
20-foot
much.
plush. I mean, it just depends. I mean,
Pony body pillow. What?
oh, they sold a lot of those at BronyCon. Remember, there was like 4 stores that sold those.
Wait, Tony.
Yo.
Let's be real. Like, who would get more commissions at the end of the day? A regular SFM poster maker or a porn maker for SFM?
Porn, for sure. Absolutely. Dude, have you guys ever heard of Lord Aardvark? Dude,
Yeah.
he's a fucking pioneer, man.
Well, he makes grass models and stuff like that, doesn't he?
Man. Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
he makes. Yeah, he
what
does.
kind of models?
He makes like a whole bunch of scenery models because I have a whole
Oh.
bunch of his like grass,
Yeah.
buildings, stuff like that.
I have some of his models too. Like really good like scenes as well that he's made. Like settings or whatever.
Yeah, like
besides
scene
the,
builds. Yeah, because I
besides
have
the
like
naked
castles.
models.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, those. Oh, I didn't know if he made those or not because I know they had that kind of stuff on the SFM lab.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, in Batoni, I met this one guy. He's like, "Oh, guess how much I made on my commission for porn?" I'm like, "How much?" About $600. How long is the? Wait, what was it? A poster or animation? He said animation. I'm like, how long was it? 10 seconds.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
I know.
like
What?
it's like a 2 weeks paycheck right there.
Yep.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yep.
No, I mean that's I guess that's kind of how it is. I mean,
Sex
it's
sells,
like
man.
yeah,
really does.
that's I was good. It doesn't matter. Like if you can fulfill someone's fantasy, they'll pay whatever they want like for it. I mean, it's crazy stuff out there.
Like, for me personally, like, I wouldn't want to like do that kind of stuff, and like, cause it's like, I don't know, I just feel wrong doing that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, that's just me. But like, I understand why people do it because, hey, look, paycheck's a paycheck. I mean,
Yep.
Bro, money's money.
kind of sad when you go to the store. Oh, how do you get all this money? Well,
I'm a realtor. Just lie. Just lie. I'm a realtor.
bro.
Oh man, I was gonna say something. I forgot.
Well, Jotion, what do you think? What about you? Would you make porn from or pony porn for money?
Okay. Like, okay, no, hear me out. So like, I wouldn't in like a normal standpoint, but like, if I become
$100.
if I become like desperate that I need money
Yep.
like now,
Yep.
yeah, I would.
Hell yep.
But like, I wouldn't really take it too far from there.
Yeah, you don't
Because
want
like
you wouldn't make it.
like yeah, because like honestly like how do I explain this? Like it's yeah, people find that interesting and in many ways.
find it
Anyways,
morally wrong in a way.
yeah, in a way, yeah.
Well, the
'Cause,
biggest
like-
problem I feel is like, okay, you just made this fucking great SFM porn. What the fuck can you do with it beyond selling it to your customer? Like, you can't like show like you can't like show like you can't put this on like your demo reel for animation or anything like that. For
I
trying
mean,
to
you
get
can, but they're gonna
Yeah,
you shred your like demo reel in the trash.
only if you're gonna be applying for like another sex animation. But like I don't know if you're like applying to animate at I don't know fucking Valve for some unknown video game. Like, you can't use that shit for your demo reel, you know?
Yeah, that is
Valve
true.
making sex video.
it's funny. People spend more time to make porn look good than their actual animations.
Yep.
That happen.
It's actually concerning, like too. It's concerning to a certain point.
Like,
Gotta get like the cum streak just right on the face, you know?
Oh man.
but it be like that though. Like, it's like,
Yep.
bro, and like honestly, like when people pay like $600 for like let's say 10-second animation, I can just imagine the conversation. Listen, I need to come on the glasses, on the right eye, bro. Like, yeah,
Oh my god.
stay on the fucking left, bro. How many
Yep.
fuck? It's like every little detail has to be perfect, bro. Oh my god. But honestly, I wish it like people do the same amount of effort on their regular videos. Just imagine how much bigger the community would have been, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, yes and no.
I mean, the community's big enough already.
Dude, okay, so
With
yeah, I do like some of those videos that are really shittily put together for like comedic purposes, you know.
yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
You ever see that one? I don't even know if it's Source Filmmaker or Gary's Mod. The one where it's fucking Coach from Left 4 Dead, where it's like the Space Jam theme.
Oh, that's SFM.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fucking great, man.
Oh yeah, totally. Like if you're going for funny and over the top, then fine. But I meant like for the people who are really trying,
Yeah.
it's just like seeing them like try even harder on like porn and stuff like that. It's just like.
Well, I think it just depends because I mean, if it makes money, and that's I mean, you're just trying to survive. It's like, and you're really not trying to prove yourself. Like you don't care about the fame or anything like that. Then shit, dude, it's income. Like,
yeah, I know.
I mean, if you can sit, let's say, like, let's think about it this way. I know there's a whole bunch of people who set up Patreons because that's a way of income. But if you sit there, because think about it, all right, let's say normal person gets paid $13 an hour, works 40 hours a week. That total is about 2,400, 2,200 something. That's not even including taxes taken away. That's a whole 120, 40, 80. No, that's 140 hours, I think, total in a month. If you can make a few animations or a few pictures and get that same amount, but work literally 1/4 of the days, why not? You know?
Yeah.
If you're not trying to prove yourself, if that makes sense. Because then shit, man, like the other 3 weeks, you can do whatever you want. You can go walk around, spend your money, ride a bike, do something.
Born ready to fuck. Also, fucking. I understand, and I know why too. Because think about it, when it comes to like porn and stuff, like people do, they don't just try hard, like, cause just to try hard, but they do it because like, how can I say it? If the porn that looks slightly off, it can turn off someone instantly. It's so like that's why people try so hard to make it look good, and people criticize porn artists really hard. Because like if it's not perfect, basically, then people won't enjoy it and you won't make sales. So like I understand why they do it, but I just like fuck, dude. Like I wish it was like the other way around. Like,
but yeah, I mean,
why?
There's no money to be made in making something like Rainbow Falls,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why he's like it's sad. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
But as unfortunate that it may be, I think it's also the fact that you can say that you've accomplished something and you've actually put together a project. Because, dude, when I first saw the Rainbow Falls, because I was first getting into animation at that point, and I saw you complete like a whole 10-minute episode, I was like, holy shit. This guy put this together. Like, you pretty much put all the audio, you got the voice actors and all that stuff, right? Yeah, that, dude, that takes a lot of, like, organization, storyboard, and I think just you and yourself, like, while you're doing the project, understanding that you're doing that, I think that's why some people do those projects, even though they don't get money or anything. It's kind of like, oh, I did that. That self-satisfaction of completing a project.
Dude,
that's what I enjoy.
I'm trying to be like the Walter White of pony videos. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make like the coolest fucking pony video imaginable.
And see,
yeah,
that's the great thing is that if you're creative and you have the tools to make that, I think that's what makes it so great. Is that like, because the thing is, a lot of people nowadays, especially if you go on YouTube, all the videos are just like, oh, I'm here reacting to blah blah blah. It's like the videos that take no effort. But if you're over here, like what you're doing now, you're animating and doing this and that, it's like, that's creative. You have to have, a creative mind, and you have to have skill to put that stuff together. And those usually are the videos that, unfortunately don't get the most views.
It's true. Another thing I wanted to point out is, I don't know if you guys, Wubby, I don't know if you've told them, but I am an actual filmmaker. I've been doing that since like 2006. So, I don't know. I don't know if that really means anything, but it kind of helps in just how you frame things in a shot and how you light things in a shot, for sure.
Totally.
Yeah, with the whole cinematography and depth of field and that rule of thirds. Yeah, I think it definitely helps. Absolutely.
Honestly,
I agree.
Tony, like what you did, because like I can see how like how you survived on doing those long episodes. Like you do like not saying it in a bad way, but like you use maps, you use like assets that like people will give you or you'll find, and that's good because like you make your videos longer, more content, and that's fucking awesome. But I would feel really bad for you if like you spent like literally on every scene, new scene build, all lighting, like you just go all fucking out. Like I just imagine someone do it, like AJ. You know the shit that you were doing. Make that like 20 minutes. The
It'd be
video
like
that you
4
made
years.
with like almost every fucking scene was like a new scene build, and like fucking everything was like brand new and it was like crazy and all that shit. Imagine that, but like 20 minutes. Okay.
No, I couldn't do that.
Like
I don't
when you
even
say
think I could do-
scene build, do you mean like make a map from scratch or?
Yes,
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
no, thank
it's
you.
yeah, it's like all black map, and then you have to do the lighting. You have to add all the props in the scene, and it's like I mean it's great because you can customize everything and you can make it look the way you want. But it's just so time consuming, and it's just like because I used to use maps all the time because I was like, man, pop in some bottles, add a few lights, and then boom, I'm done. But
Yep.
then now it's like, if you want to do like a crazy scene build, I mean that takes you like days to weeks just to get like a 5-second scene done.
Yeah, like look, I made that I made that like of course I don't like the background and stuff, but like honestly, if you know what you're doing and you get the right models, making a scene build like that will take you less than an hour tops. And it's
Proceed
crazy.
with your plans
It's just
to
that, like
eliminate.
since I did it for such a long time, of course, like I'm able to do it like a lot faster. But
Huh? What's wrong?
honestly, like
Wake up, Dash.
Um,
She found us. Dash.
because you taught me this like when I first met you. You know how you said if it's not in the camera, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like like the trickery and all that shit that comes with that whole package, you can implement that in scene building. Like you don't need to do every single little possible thing.
Come on, Miss Hooves. We gotta
in
go.
that scene build.
But
Like,
what
you can
about
like
Dash?
fake a lot of
There's
shit.
no time.
If you look closely, that's basically the same fucking rock in the background, just multiplied.
Oh yeah.
And even the ground, like you see how it's really detailed. That's just one very big detailed like model, duplicated like 5 times and moved them around to make it look different. And just add like UFO robot and like some fucking I don't know case thing. Boom, you got yourself a scene build.
Fuck
And
yeah,
it
fuck yeah.
works. It works. But like I know what you're saying. Like if you're going for like a completely original, like well thought out map, start from scratch. Yeah, that's gonna take some time. Like hell, even the fucking thing I showed you, Tony, that neighborhood, that was a map, and that took me. That took me like a week to do, and I still technically am not finished because how can I say it? Like it just depends on what you're building, honestly. But what I recommend when it comes to scene building, like just do what Tony says. Like if it's not in the camera, don't worry about it. Bullshit most of it until it looks good, and
Yep.
by the end of it, you'll get something like that. And,
But yeah, I've done my fair share of scene building, even though not completely from scratch. I would take like an empty room and then add shit in there, like props and furniture, whatever. Like this lab, for example, the lab where they're performing the experiment on Twilight for this episode. It was just a completely blank blue room with like white lines across it, and I added shit into it to just give it more life.
Dude, I just saw you play
have
that
food
last
conversion
scene
now.
where he gets shot in the leg. That was fucking awesome.
This is definitely going to be a Matrix homage, for sure.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know which scene you're talking about. That's awesome.
Yep. And Morpheus gets shot in the leg.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Rob's gonna get shot in the leg, and then he's gonna fall into like a pool of water. Derpy's gonna try to like catch him, but Miri's just gonna keep on shooting at him, and Derpy's gonna fly away. But yeah, Rob's not dead. I'm just throwing that
Oh,
out there.
okay.
It was funny. I was like, I was talking to my RL friends, or I was at least talking to chemotherapy, who's not here anymore. I was like, I'm thinking maybe I should kill off Rob, and he was like, no, don't do that, don't do that. I'm like, why not? And I don't remember why he said not to, but
Love.
Yeah.
I will just say Rob represents all us guy bronies, I suppose. I don't know. He's just
I
the
guess that
everyday
makes
man.
sense.
Every day,
And then
man.
usually too, you gotta be careful if you kill off like a main character, a really important character, how that could impact the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Because some people, like especially for like Game of Thrones, when they saw like their favorite character die, they're like, man, I'm not watching this no more.
Alex,
Yeah.
Alex, did I mention I was thinking about killing off Rob? And did you tell me not to do it or something like that?
Don't remember.
Okay, never mind.
I don't remember. No, yeah, I fucking.
I suppose it depends on the manner. And
Uh,
why.
hold on. A few months ago, before I started picking up animating again, I was thinking, what if like Miri like shoots Rob in the head and he just dies? And Alex, I remember you were like, oh no, don't do that. I like Rob. I think that's what you told me.
Isn't Rob like the guy?
Very vaguely remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, isn't Rob the guy
but-
that with Rainbow, right?
Opposed to build off of that,
Oh.
it seems like it would just be a shocking death for shocking death's sake.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the problem. The problem is it was never written for Rob to die, but it just, as time went on, when I wasn't animating shit, I was just getting ideas in my head. I was like, maybe it'd be interesting if Rob dies.
But
I'm sorry.
Oh, it would be. Yeah, well, it would be interesting. It just depends on how you do it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do it because I just got too much set up to where he lives. There's just too much. But Wubby, what were you saying? You were saying something. Was
Oh, no,
Rob
yeah.
the what?
is Rob the guy that's hanging out with Rainbow Dash? Like the main guy that's hanging
Yeah,
out
the
with
dude in the suit. Yeah.
Honestly, this is how I see it. Like, honestly, drama kind of like makes a show, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say kill him like right away if you're gonna continue the series, but I'll say like if you want to end this series off on, like, on a powerful note, you could leave it to the end. Like
Yeah.
the very,
Oh, yeah.
very
Come on,
end,
Miss Hooves.
complete finish.
We gotta go.
That's if you
But what about
decide to
Dash?
kill him off.
There's
But
no time.
honestly, like, because if you kill him early, maybe people liked him so much to the point where it like made them come back to the show over and over. That goes with like any TV show. Like, they're there for a certain character, and if they die, they're like, oh well, why am I here?
Right.
Not saying that Rob is like that in your show, but I'm saying it's like, if you kill him off too early, maybe it might affect your your show. So
In
I'll
the
just say if you're gonna do
meantime,
it, wait till the end.
Dashi,
And if not, then you can live
this is
happily
what
ever
you need.
after.
Oh yeah.
Wake up.
God.
Did I ever tell you why he's called Rob?
Wait.
Oh, what? Actually, no. Why did you call him?
So, like, man, I don't know, what, 7, 8 years ago when My Little Pony really started to gain popularity, one of my Xbox Live buddies, his name was Rob with Guns. And he's like, hey Tony, you really need to watch this show called My Little Pony. It's fucking awesome. And I'm like, fuck off, man. That sounds fucking gay. Fuck you. But yeah, he's the guy that introduced me to it. So I named the character
Years
after
later.
him. Many years later.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I saw that glitch effect that you did when you were editing. Holy crap!
Oh, that's not even finished. I'm gonna have Alex perfect it.
This
I think
is
he can
where
do an
you-
even better job.
What?
Wake up.
Remember when I said G-Man's gonna morph into Miri, Alex?
What the hell did you just get me into, Tony?
Lol. You lie. I talked to you about this a few days ago.
I never said anything about.
He sounds like
Wait.
he's
doing
tired.
that.
What am I
told
supposed
you
to-
I would tell you how to do it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oof.
That's fine. That's fine.
Honestly, that's not to me.
Oh, actually, you know what?
What's up?
Oh, reminds me, I should find that video right now.
Which one? Oh, to show me
The
how to do it?
one where I learned how to warp
Oh, okay.
After Effects. At least you can get try to get an understanding for how it works. Because it's actually it's actually really cool.
I'm gonna play a scene real quick for you guys. There's a random pony that pops up, and that's voiced by Alex.
Oh, you know what you can do? Wait,
T1000 shit here.
So you can share your screen. Give me a second. I fucking posted a link. If you click on that link in your server, it'll open up a screen share like option. I did this shit in my server, fucking crazy. Tell me if you see it.
I do see it.
Don't bother
You can share your screen
trying to
there
use
so we
your
can
powers
hear it
here,
and
Miss
watch at the same time.
Snuckle.
I don't know if I should. I don't know. I don't want to risk it with YouTube
They
and
have
Discord.
altered the way your powers
Oh,
are
yeah.
controlled.
Is it might echo
We
or like?
control you
mess it
now,
up. Oh, it's okay.
Miss
It should
Sparkle.
work, but it's okay. It's okay.
Like hell
Alright,
you
then you
do.
can play it through the.
Now let me
live
out of
stream.
here right now.
Oh, I gotta turn up the volume for the. I posted a link. If you click on that, oh my god, just hear my.
I can hear the background.
God, oh, okay. I'm just.
So what scene are you posting, Tony?
I'm running the lab scene with your voice, with your pony.
Whoa, that was quite the ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
How the heck did I get in here?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Yeah. The brown pony is Alex.
The test?
Like hell you do.
Let's
Oh shit! I totally forgot Matthew was in this.
Yeah, man.
Begin the test.
Damn, too bad I can't hear it. Darn. It's not your end. It's just I'm on my phone.
It's probably my end. I don't have it up loud enough, and I also got music running in the background.
Hey,
No, it's
what
my
are you
phone.
doing?
It's because
Like
my
I
speakers
said
aren't working with my PC right now.
your powers belong to us now, Miss Sparkle.
I want to
We
ask,
have
did you
full
make that
conversion
walk
now.
cycle?
Power levels over 9,000.
Pony walk cycle?
Very
Yeah.
good.
No, I did not.
Okay, because I was like, see that?
I believe I got it from Argot Demon or whatever his name is.
Here?
Our God.
How do you pronounce his name?
Run.
You guys know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Argo
Oh,
Demon.
shit.
Argo Demon.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I don't think it's just Argo. Everyone calls him Argo. That's the easiest.
Just relax. Struggling will only make this more
I used that
difficult
microphone.
from you.
I know which microphone that is.
Alright, so the guy talking. It's kind of cool. Like, this whole scene looks really fucking cool. Wait, the guy who voiced Derpy is voicing the orange pony, right?
No, dude, fucking Alex right here in this chat, chemotherapy. He voiced the brown pony. Yeah.
He has to do a little bit of voice acting after this.
He also helped me with the pony explosion.
I'm sorry.
Oh snap! He's gonna run into the wall. Oh shit! Oh
Wow.
damn!
Oh, you kept the shaky of the eyes, bro. That shit actually looks better. And everyone's clapping. Drops the mic.
So about that scene is now the cold opening for episode 3. Right after that scene, I'll have like the intro credits.
Nice.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did you update the credits? Because I remember last time I saw them, it was like black background with like really bright neon lights.
So yeah, it's gonna look just like how I'm showing you right now.
Was that me doing the German accent?
Yes.
So low.
Totally forgot I did that.
But yeah, like the credits are gonna be staying the same. They're gonna be a little bit different for this episode though.
Just adjust it slightly. That's good.
Yeah.
You don't want to go too overboard.
No.
Add too much time to your project.
Well, I'm not in any hurry now. This is definitely not going to be ready by Christmas or New Year's for that matter. Hopefully it'll be ready like, I don't know, before March or April.
Well, that's good. Yeah, because I was like, I remember seeing the other episodes, and I was like, man, I haven't seen another release of it. I hope he's still working on it. And then come to know, I see a little notification says live stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Someone's gonna be like, when's Rainbow Frost coming out?
Or like, oh, like when I release this episode. Oh man, that was a great episode 3. When's episode 4 coming out?
Like, bro, honestly, though, I hate it. I hate the people that don't even comment of what you did. They're just like instantly. So when's the next part coming out? Bro,
Yep.
what do you think about
Or,
this
or,
one?
like, or like that was a fucking gay video. When's the next episode coming out?
Yeah, it's
Oh
like
my god.
people don't realize that it takes time.
Yep.
I'm gonna hear you ear rape again.
Oh man, that was a great episode 3. When's
It's so fucking loud.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, dude, I was like, honestly, those people, like, fucking irritate me.
Well,
Frustrating. It's frustrating because it's just like you work so hard and they have nothing to say. They're just like, oh yeah, when's the next part coming out? I'm like, ugh. You know when's it coming out? And you're fucking asshole.
Oh man.
And yeah, like it's fucking annoying. AJ.
Yes.
But to be honest though, when's Reason 2 coming out?
Oh my.
Come on, bro.
2020.
20.
The Reason 2. It's gonna start off with the same intro where it goes doon 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 doon.
Oh, your fucking video, bro, is fucking. It's just a pony pressing down 4 piano keys.
4 keys with one.
Ooh. Alex, I have a request. Alex,
Rob's blood green.
I need to adjust that. I have a huge favor to ask of you, Alex.
Absolutely not.
I think Tim's gonna appreciate this. Could all of you guys here subscribe to my friend's channel? He does the voice for Mr. Flowers, and now he does live streams where he just plays like horror games or whatever. And he has pretty hilarious like I don't know, commentary or whatever. You know, his reactions are fucking hilarious.
Speak of the devil.
Tim,
how's it going?
I'm giving you a plug, man. I'm giving you a plug.
His voice was like, how's it going?
Hey! Prove to everyone that you're Mr. Flowers, Tim.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Chemo, you gotta do voice acting too. Like I know you do your high pitched voice. You gotta do it.
What is this place? What's going on here? Oh shit!
His voice is just so low like this. Like it's so fucking right. You know, it's fucking crazy.
I'm drinking tea.
Tim or Alex, post your channel, dude.
You want to know what's funny?
Subscribe to it.
You want to know what's funny, Tony? Like Jotion. Wait, Jotion, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the guy that you mistake that you thought was Mr. Flowers. Do the Reaper voice, Jerson.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Hold on. So, did you need me?
Wait, you talking about Reaper from Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the Buddy episode, like this is the guy.
Promises.
This is the guy that.
There you
Dude,
go.
that's
That
pretty
was a little
close.
better.
Yeah.
And Tony was like, "Is that Mr. Flowers?" I'm like, "Nah, dude, that's just a faggot in his basement." No,
Dude, oh my god. You know what? Find another one.
But I don't. Oh, hey AJ, you want to become Mr. Reaper?
Hey man, sure man.
So the high pitch ass voice. Hey man, sure man.
Alex, I didn't tell you to post your channel. I told you to post Tim's channel.
You said Alex, Tim, post your channel.
Lol. Tim, post your channel so they can subscribe to it.
Fair enough.
Subscribble.
It sound like he was in an intercom. Over and out.
Oh, dude, Tim, he's got himself like a $300 microphone. What is it?
100.
With the Blue Yeti microphone. Those are really good ones.
Yep.
Maybe doing some ASMR shit.
So, I want him so badly to just turn up the game to max and just like not scream, but just talk normal. I want to see how loud he will get. Wait, what microphone did you get? What solution?
It's a Blue Yeti.
Wait, a blue
Is
a
it the Pro?
300? Which one?
They don't. I don't think they have a $300 one. There's a $100 and a $200 one.
300.
I think, unless they've updated it.
To be honest, I actually don't really remember. To be honest. But all I do know is it was pretty expensive. And it certainly was more than 200.
Oh, okay. Then they must have a different model.
Pretty much.
Oh wait, I want to. What video is this, AJ? This is you.
Oh god.
Oh, that was that video. Because I thought, I was like, wait, do I have part of your animation? I'm like, no, it's that one. Oh, okay. But yeah, oh, AJ. So, would you never do a music project ever again, or okay, I said that wrong. When it comes to long videos, are you done with music, or are you just done with long videos? Period.
I think.
Like around 3 minutes and up, I'll say.
I mean, if it's gonna be a 3-minute video, it's probably gonna be more story driven, so that it's easier. Because with these music videos, it's like I go based off of what they're talking about in the song, and I create a scenario.
Oh,
So
okay.
and there's no freedom to that. So like if I was doing just kind of like action, small like talk every now and then, it'd probably be a lot easier, and I wouldn't mind doing that because it would cut the time much shorter. But another music video that's like 3 minutes long, nope, I'm done. That's it. It takes too long.
Well, honestly, this is my favorite video. That
Oh god.
Jotion J animated this.
Niggas in my butthole. Niggas in my.
Oh my god.
I apologize for interrupting your slumber,
Oh,
but I had to wait
Why?
for when your
Why that
consciousness
one video?
was.
It's the first video.
Niggas in my butthole. Niggas in
Jesus Christ.
No, dude.
That's so fucking random.
But like, didn't Matt find that like in a random brony server or something like that?
I think he did.
Oh my god, dude. Speaking of fucking brony servers, honestly, my fucking the original pony servers like for SFM, no one barely talks in there anymore.
Are you talking about? Well, there's two. There's the
Both
the
of
one
them.
that the one that Epic Lure hosts, and the one that Totally Unbiased and what's the other guy? Bearded Doom guy host. The Epic Lure one has more people interacting because I think that was the first one he came up with.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
But like I was saying that like looking back at like how many people really talk in this chat is like there's only a few people that really
Yeah, there's like people who post like, oh hey, I just did this picture. Oh hey, I just did this picture. I'm just like, and then like there's no responses after that. I'm like, oof.
Honestly, yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab a couple of those pony videos, or not videos, like. Okay, I saw something really disgusting. Okay, anyway, sorry. Artwork pony. So, the new models. Have you seen the new models, Tony?
The new SFM models or what?
Yeah, the very the revamped ones. They're called the ponies revamped. Have you seen that at all?
I have not.
Okay, you either gonna love it or hate it. And honestly, knowing you, I think you're gonna fucking hate it.
Well,
But,
dude, I hate the ones that have eyebrows because I don't know, they just look so weird to me.
I hate
already.
eyebrows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't animate eyebrows.
Destroy the eyebrows.
I throw them away.
I just eat whole.
Bobby, don't even fucking say it. I know it's on the tip
I
of your
wanna
tongue.
say it though. I wanna say it. Nah.
No.
I wanna say. Okay, I'll say the joke after the stream or whatever though, because it's a really bad joke. Anyway, but I'll explain it in a minute, Tony. But anyway, like those are the new models. Well, oh yeah, for like the main 6. But I'm trying to find like a closer picture so you can like completely see it. What they changed is like the eyes. I know for a fact. They made them a little bit skinnier. They changed Rainbow Dash's hair and Derpy's hair, which is
They added
yeah.
more depth to Rarity's hair.
Oh
I
yeah.
noticed.
So you'll be surprised to hear this, but I'm actually not pissed off from this. Really, they look kind of cool.
They're very updated, so they're high poly,
Yeah.
and they're. I mean, they look good, honestly. It's just the only thing is that none of the animation cycles and anything like that work on those, which is why it was a big oof for me. I was like,
Wait, pause.
damn.
Actually, okay, so what I did was I took one of the models, mainly vinyl scratches, and I did a little bit of testing. This is really fucking cool. So, if the pony has wings or a horn, you can disable them or enable them, whichever you want to do, which is really fucking awesome. You couldn't really do that before. You had to like code the fucking thing just to do it. That is good. Number 2, you can disable. You could change the ears, as you can see from 2 pictures I sent. Derpy has weird ass ears, and then the next one has regular. That is cool, and you can change it to bat ears, so more variety. That's cool.
Yeah.
The mouth though is a bit different, but it bends more. What else can you do with the fucking models?
Come on,
I
Miss
think the
Hooves.
jiggle
We gotta
bones are
go.
fixed,
So what about that?
so they don't break.
There's no
when
time.
You,
Yeah,
finish
yeah.
the scene.
They're fixed. The lighting blends with them a lot better. It's just these people, like as you can see with the last photo, like the lighting looks pretty fucking cool. But here's the thing with the animation cycles, you can't when you try to add an animation cycle to these ponies, you only could select their body and not their facial expressions, and then it will work. Mostly, depending on who the fuck animated it, it'll mostly work. Cause I did it for a pose, like I made a pose for like the originals, and I put it on the new ones, and it worked. It's just the face got fucked up, so I just didn't select the face, and it worked. Haven't tried actual cycles though. Like I don't know, but all in all, I think these models are actually pretty good if used right. It's just you're gonna take some time to get used to.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
when it's anything that's like new that people have been using older stuff, usually it's not always a good reaction, just because
Yeah.
people don't always adjust to new things very fast.
Like I
But-
love how you can light them. Like look, Tony, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look
Fucking
out!
great.
That's fucking good.
It almost looks like Blender.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like
Yeah.
there is a major difference when it comes to lighting them. I don't know what they did to make it look like that, but it actually, if someone actually took really like a lot of time in one poster, it will be almost identical to Blender. Like if done right. Like look at that, the one I just sent. Like that's really fucking
Oh
close.
yeah,
on
for
it.
sure.
Dude, I'm trying to see if I can find more. But then you got people who like, do this kind of shit. And I mean,
Fuck Wobby.
Are those
Yeah.
the new models? Damn, he
Yeah,
revamped
yeah.
all of them.
yeah, he revamped the here I got you. Give me a second. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
start-
color-wise, that still looks pretty good.
I'm gonna start deleting some of these fucking pictures. But yeah, like he revamped all of those.
Jesus, it must have took forever.
Oh yeah, totally. Like, alright, let me get some. Let me get rid of these fucking things. Um, why did they mess with Rainbow Dash's hair mostly? That's
Well,
my question.
excuse me. I think it's more show accurate. That's probably why.
Honestly, with Derpy, like, look at Derpy's hair. That, like, I actually like Derpy's hair. Like, you know, that makes sense. But when it comes to Rainbow Dash, like, I have a different opinion. But it's fucking good. Would you ever use them, guys? Like,
Well, I tell you what. I mean, since it takes me forever to crank out these episodes, maybe by the time I'm ready for episode 4, animation cycles will be ready for these.
Yeah,
And
because
if that's the case, then I would be open to using updated models.
oh yeah, updated models. I got you.
I've already downloaded them.
Here's a test. Is this because I still haven't figured out if this is SFM or Blender? What do you think this is?
Hold on.
At least at first glance.
it looks like Blender at first, but
That's like
that's
deadly close. If like at least first glance.
I think it's SFM because the lights are too harsh.
I'm gonna go SFM as well.
Yeah. I'm thinking of SFM. The main thing that draws my attention is the background.
Yeah, the background's clean, but then I think it's the trees because the trees are what throw it off. Because I've actually lit trees like that before, and that's what it looks like in SFM.
Yeah. The grass and the
But
floor.
the grass is good.
I think there's a little bit of editing. Like I think this person like draws or something. Cause like that grass looks. What kind of grass is that actually?
I think that might be.
Wasn't it the Unreal 4 grass?
Unreal 4. I don't know. Like, honestly, what about you, AJ? Would you like?
Would I
use
would?
them? Like
Yeah.
since you're
I would.
finished with the project, you use them. But like, how often though? That's the question.
It depends. Like if I take emissions and they want the new ones, then yeah. I mean, they seem like something fun to work with because I know the old models are outdated and the coloring and everything is really bad on them. So, I think working on the new ones would be like a refresh.
Yeah, I'll be honest. And
But I need those animation cycles though, because
yeah.
I love anime.
Or you can do something that sucks, and that is make your own animation cycle.
Oh no.
Want to spend a whole day on doing a walk cycle? Yeah.
Hell nah.
No.
If you apparently it takes people like less than an hour if they know what they're doing, but to be honest, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Neither do I.
Webby, there's a great book out there called The Animator's Survival Guide or something like that. And it's like this one animator from like Disney. He like did like a whole like 24 frame walk cycle for like a human character. However, I just said human character, which is pointless, right? Fuck.
We get what you mean.
Yeah.
Still, any information like it teaches you, and I think I did see that honestly, bro. I need to read that fucking book because a lot of people has been recommending it to me. I'm like, I don't like to read, but I think this one will be fun to read honestly.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Now this will be the last picture I'm sending, cause like I'm not gonna go through all these fucking pictures. What the fuck? Okay. 2 more pictures. All right, 2 more pictures. I just found one by accident. But anyway, what do you
keep them
what are
coming?
your thoughts?
I got 2 monitors now. I don't give a shit.
What do you think about that? Like these kind of models?
Oh, Wubby, no.
We're reaching another side of the territory.
Alex, what's your opinion on that?
Oh my.
Yes, indeed.
That's all you have to say. That's all he really needs to say, to be honest.
That's all I have to say about that.
I'm just glad Wubby found a clean one and not a dirty one.
Oh, trust me, that was super rare to find something like that. So yeah, very rare.
I,
There's
dude, I honestly would take the Equestria girls over this shit.
yeah.
Are you sure?
Dude, it's you got a fucking woman's body with a fucking pony head. I don't know about
Wait,
that.
no, actually, I got you. Wait. Honestly, I prefer these. Hold on. Guitar Hero Anthro. There's these certain kind of models that I feel like they're a lot better than the Equestria girl.
I just feel like the Equestria Girls ones just look weird. It's like super skinny bodies and like this like oval head, which props to the person who made it, but it throws me off. Like 2D it looks good, 3D, it just
honestly,
to me it doesn't work.
I honestly love these kind of models. Like they act. That's SFM too.
Nice.
Well, if it keeps the bestiality crowd from actual bestiality.
I mean, he does have a good point there.
Hell yeah.
I think the head is a bit too big on this one.
No, I think that one seems more proportionate because I feel like it's smaller on the other one.
No, I meant this one. Sorry. This
oh,
one. Like,
okay.
The head
Oh,
is
yeah. A little bit.
But like those models are like, that's not even a model. It's been edited, but still. Future Guitar Hero made
the
that.
screenshot with the two ponies by the tree. That's actually looking really. That almost looks photoreal, like they're like.
It was
like
made in the
clay
program.
production.
Yeah, it was made in Source Filmmaker, Alex.
Oh wow, that's pretty damn impressive for Source Filmmaker.
They got their depth of field setting cranked up all the way.
Oh,
yeah,
did you know
but
that
also their lighting settings are spot on. Like that's almost photorealistic lighting there.
No, really good. I was gonna say, Tony, did you know that you like for the shallow depth of field? Did you know that you could crank up that the settings for that, and then even boost the slider even higher?
I actually just realizing this a few days ago, where you right-click it and do what, set timescale or something like that, remap timescale or something.
Yeah, like that blew my mind.
Oh yeah, remap slider range or whatever. Yeah, that's fucking great.
You know what you still need to figure out, Tony? You need to figure out what the hell is going on with your motion blur.
Oh, dude, I already got that taken care of.
Did you fix that already? Okay,
yeah.
That was a huge problem.
Come on, Miss Hooves. We gotta go.
But what about
Couldn't
Dash?
figure out
There's no time.
for a while.
Oh, I figured that out a couple years ago, after
What
Rainbow
was the
Falls
issue?
1.
What was the issue?
It was because the default one, the shutter speed was cranked too low. Therefore, you get horrible motion blur, like how you pointed out. You pointed it out during the shootout for episode 1, when Douchebot 9000 shoots up all the bad guys.
Actually, what I remember it more happening during the flying sequence.
Oh well. Regardless, it's
It was like because you could see like kind of a ghosting effect.
Alex,
with motion blur.
Alex, are you watching this stream right now?
Hang on.
I was just gonna show you real quick what it is. It's there's something called override shutter speed, and when I did it, it was at 0 or 0.021.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
And even that was too low, so I was getting extreme motion blur. So I always have it half of what you've seen now. And sometimes if it's even more movement, I'll have that shutter speed cranked even lower in number, which means it's even faster shutter speed. It's really weird. You would think if the higher number you put, the higher the shutter speed is gonna be, but it's like the opposite for Source Filmmaker. You see what I mean, right, Alex?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, yeah, 0.011 is low.
Speaking of like photorealistic and all that stuff, like there's this one guy I've been seeing around. His name
No,
is
that's like a million times, but there isn't like a setting for like sample rate, is there?
That posing. There's something wrong with that posing, but like.
Oh, it was
the photos.
The shoulder. I think someone called him out on the shoulder.
official, they're fucked up. That shit go.
I mean, it looks good though.
But like that,
Yeah. Alex, what did you say?
There isn't. I think I've asked this like a billion times, but there isn't a setting for like sample rate, is there?
Sample rate. Does that mean? What do you mean by sample rate?
Sample rate, at least when you're dealing with motion blur within After Effects, it's like how many times do they duplicate your image to create the blur, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like if something's moving and let's say your sample rate is at 8 for your motion blur. If it's a really high motion blur, what you're gonna see is instead of an actual like blur, it's gonna look like 8 after images, like on your I'm not exactly sure how to describe it, in your frame, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think this definitely does not do that.
There's got to be a way to solve that because when I saw the issues of the motion blur, I feel like that's exactly what the problem or what the solution would be in After Effects.
Well, here's the thing, Alex. Check episode 2, and I think you've seen episode 2 enough now to where
I probably have, yeah. So you
you
probably
did-
have.
Yeah,
You've
I
probably already
rectified
fixed
the
it.
problem for sure.
But I don't get why the shutter speed would do that. The shutter speed would just
Dude, like Source Filmmaker.
the shutter speed would decrease or increase the motion blur. But the
Dude,
problem
yeah.
what appears to be not the actual shutter speed, but it's like the sample rate.
Who else does a lot of animating in Source Filmmaker? I know Webby does, but who else does?
I do.
AJ, do you know? Do you kind of understand what my friend's talking about?
I kind of blanked out.
Do you do stuff in After Effects?
I do.
Ooh, nice.
That's my main editing program, actually.
Hell yeah, that's my main Photoshop program. Even though I have Photoshop, I
Well,
do all my photos in After Effects.
It's because After Effects has a lot of like cool effects and stuff. Photoshop just you have to customly do it versus After Effects you just like pop it in, few sliders, and you're got like do you use Magic Bullet and stuff like that?
What does Magic Bullet do again? I forgot.
Magic Bullet is a color correction, but it's like something has presets already. So you just like choose one, and you can adjust it based off of that, or you can add effects like depth of field, vignette, blur, stuff like that.
No, I usually don't. I usually leave it to my cinematographer to do it, and he's right here with us. He manually does all the color correction.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude. Wait, what is this picture I found?
Ain't that
Oh,
right,
I'm looking
Alex?
at your render settings right now.
Like, look at that's the old model, and they got that good lighting. What the fuck?
I don't
Yeah,
know how
so-
people do that lighting.
Under your render settings, you have a check mark that says depth of field and a check mark that says motion blur.
Hold
Your
on.
sample rate is to the right of that.
Oh, dude. Yes. Okay. To answer your question, yes, there is sample rates, and the higher you make the sample rates, the longer it takes to render out the video.
Yeah, well, obviously, and that's true for After Effects as well.
Okay.
But it also results in just a better quality motion blur.
What it does, Alex, for the 3D models, it takes the ambient occlusion or the imperfection of the surfaces of the models, and it looks like it like smooths it out. The higher you go. So.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like usually, I render at 512 for the motion blur. I think because the maximum it goes at. Like, wait, click on the motion blur real quick.
Oh yeah, I know it goes really high, but I'll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's one that's I think it's 1028, and then the other one is like maximum 256. I do 256 and then 512. Because if you do 1024, there's no difference between 1024 and 512.
I imagine.
And that doubles it. Yeah, it doubles the speed, or it takes longer to render. So I'm just like, why not just do 512 and then
When I'm doing a shot that doesn't have ponies in it, I only do it at like 128 because these models, like this one shooting and then Rob, they're like older models, you know, and they just don't need that much sample rate on them, really. But for the ponies, I do a lot.
Which is, I understand that, but you have to understand too that it's not just for those models as well. It's for the surrounding area and the shadows that create from that. I don't think. Well, I mean, I know rendering wise, I can understand for you because it's like a 10-minute video, so you gotta pop these out quicker. But I think it's a little bit worth it if you do at least 256 or 512.
I do. I do 256 for shots involving ponies for sure.
Yeah, because like it depends on your PC and the specs, because that does also determine how long it takes to render, especially if you're doing 4K.
And by the way, gentlemen, do you guys export in JPEG sequences or any other kind of image sequences?
I do movie for 1080p and 4K. I do image sequence.
Okay, good. Yes.
Well, you have to. I mean, you can't render a movie in 4K because SFM crashes, or it doesn't render the full. Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
My computer would kill itself if I tried to do 4K.
Yeah, 4K is not good. I think.
Yeah, I mean, if they gave us like fucking detailed models with like hair strands, yeah, maybe 4K, but not now.
True.
Well, there's a rumor of SFM2 coming.
Oh, I hope so. We need that, either that or what is it? What is this engine called again? What is the engine?
Source?
Source engine 2 or whatever.
Oh, Source 2. I mean, they are in the works for that because they plan on using that for if they do release Left 4 Dead 3 or I don't think Half-Life 3 is coming out. I think he already said that.
It's not.
He said that it's never gonna live up to its hype, and it's just gonna be a disaster.
I don't believe that. I honestly think if they could make it so revolutionary for VR, it has a chance.
Yeah.
It has a chance.
Yeah.
I only see it as being VR, by the way.
I mean, if it was in VR, that'd be dope because I have a VR headset, and that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
In a minute, I'm gonna have to freaking dip.
Yep.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, it's already 2 in the morning over here. Oof.
Oh my
I got work in the morning. Yikes.
I got work in the morning. It's called beating my.
Alright.
I jumped. Okay, but honestly, yeah, my freaking teeth are killing me. But this was fun, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Nice though. Hopefully, you're able to get that done, Tony. AJ, you got that shit in the bag. You gotta make more animations. Please don't eat your meat while you're making them.
Wait, do what? I didn't. You cut off.
I said, try not to beat your meat while making those animations, but.
But wait, what if at the same time?
Okay, then that's that. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, Jolteon. That nigga dipped. Okay.
He fell asleep on his chair. He just.
Yeah, I can tell you fell asleep.
You're a bunch of slackers.
Konami, chemotherapy was nice talking with you, and Metal Gear Luna. Fuck you. I'm gonna head to.
Like, fuck you too, Wubby.
What? Alright, I'm gonna head to bed, bro. Y'all stay good and chills. Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too because I gotta wake up early. It was great. Finally talking to everyone, especially you, Tony, because I've seen your videos. So
thank you.
Fantastic
Appreciate
stuff.
it, AJ.
I'm gonna go shit the bed.
All right. Well, I'll catch you fellas later.
All right. Good night.
Peace out.
Wubby's gone already.
Night.
I don't know.
Night, AJ.
Oh man. You guys still here?
I am.
Cool.
Jolteon's still there as well.
Sweet. Have you guys been friends of Wubby Dubbies for a while now?
Quite a while.
Okay.
He ended up liking one of my videos and then joining in one of my live streams.
Oh, sweet.
And that's how we met.
Heck yeah.
He damn near saved my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He always likes to communicate with everyone. He's a very nice people person.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll just try to find this file. I finally fixed my model. Finally.
Your 3D model?
Yeah. Because I'm poor, I didn't get my own OC, so I kind of made one.
Your OC? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's if I can find it. Oh, I did it as a TGA. But yeah, I'm nowhere near as good as Wubby, by the way.
You're nowhere near as what?
Good as Wubby.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's kinda...
Wubby's skills I've witnessed them improve over the last couple years. For sure.
He's kind of taken me under his arm.
Oh, nice.
To show me the ropes. I so wish I could animate like that, dude. It looks freaking awesome.
Thank you, thank you. How many years have you been animating for?
3.
3 years? Okay.
But I've been doing filming since the age of 15 and I'm 32 now.
Dude, that is awesome. We're like the same age, pretty much.
Nice.
I'm 33, and I started doing filmmaking when I was 19.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard me, but I am primarily a filmmaker.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Would you told Bobby and the other guys that because I was halfway AFK, so just as I was coming in, you were talking about it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's I feel like a lot of like those bad animations that I see on YouTube. I feel like they just don't treat it like they're filming a movie, and I feel like that's how you have to go about doing an animation.
Yeah, exactly. Films have to have beginning, middles, and ends.
Mm-hmm. And as well as the composition and lighting and cinematography.
Yeah. I mean, it's still rough with the lighting in SFM, but that's because I'm not used to the way that SFM works, because I'm used to live action.
Yes, yes. And what was funny, if you've seen Rainbow Falls 1 and 2, they were done in Gary's mod. Because I was too scared to make the leap to Source Filmmaker.
See, it was funny, it was reversed for me. I tried Gmod, couldn't hack it, and then went to Source Filmmaker and never looked back.
Good. Heck yeah.
The only thing I don't...
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, well, what was funny is I went to school. I originally went to school for 3D animation, and I got bored with it, and I just kind of gave up on it. And then I came across video editing at school, and I didn't know it was so easy to edit movies on a computer. And that's what got me into filmmaking. But then over time, I went back to 3D animation, especially when the whole pony thing came out, because I was like, oh, I actually have something I want to animate now.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't start animating until 3 years ago.
Yeah.
When I started using SFM.
I've been using, I think I've been doing Source Filmmaker for, I would say about 5 years now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, to your question of Rainbow Falls, it's the first time I've actually been introduced to it. from
Really?
Wubby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you haven't watched any of them yet, have you?
No.
Okay.
I'm kind of in the Brony fandom. I tend to technically be in it, but not, because there's some stuff, as Bobby was talking about, that I'm not interested in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna say something, and my friend Chemotherapy is probably gonna call bullshit on. I am not a brony anymore.
Excuse me.
I started off Rainbow Falls as a huge brony, but I kind of lost interest about the of the My Little Pony show and all the huge internet culture and phenomenon it had become. And I actually just became more of just a fan of Rainbow Falls, in all honesty.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Yeah. I literally am doing this right now because I kind of, well, 2 reasons. I've actually made something that people like to watch, which is awesome. And it appears that I'm pretty good at it,
Yeah.
Andy's sick and tired of rotoscoping for me.
Yeah, I literally have to do this to break up my mental artistic capacity, because for a feature-length film that I'm helping with, I've been having to do minutes upon minutes of rotoscoping, and I don't know if you know what rotoscoping is.
Vaguely, it's been a while.
It's what they did for Star Wars with the lightsabers, frame by frame kind of like following movement.
Oh, that yeah.
And for this sci-fi film that I've been helping with, I've been having to frame by frame trace around people as my friend Alex here does the real magic, and he makes it look nice and fancy, and the people are like having really cool like power effects or whatever. But I'm doing the very unglamorous grunt work of doing just the tracing frame by frame.
Ow.
So it's kind of nice to break up my mental capacity and animate Rainbow Falls every now and then.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I couldn't do that. Stock photography, I tried once and I was like, yep, no, fuck that.
Yeah. What do we have here?
That's the OC.
Oh, okay, sweet. What did you make? What did you make that in?
Source film.
Wait, I thought the only way that you could like make an original character of sorts is through the Hammer editor or something like that.
Technically, it's not an original, but I've kind of spinned it out to be one. So it's the casual Luna model on top of the Metal Gear Solid Snake body.
Okay.
But I couldn't get the head to sit properly on the neck without the neck just shrinking into the neck.
Oh, yeah.
So I've managed to do it now where I don't have to move the body or the two separate bodies. I can do it as one now.
Nice.
Alright, gentlemen, well, I'm off to bed for the evening.
Good night, Alex.
Night.
Yep.
No, dude.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, I kind of got pushed out the brony fandom. Not by other bronies, by friends. Not the best friends, you could say.
I just I think I just slowly lost the excitement that came with it, as well as the older I got, I'm just like, Tony, you're this old now. What are you doing? Okay, Tony, now you're this old. What are you doing? Why are you so invested in this?
Yeah, I enjoy it here and there, but I'm starting to lose it.
I mean, it was really the crazy internet culture that really drew me in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch Rainbow Falls, you're gonna see a series of progression of quality. It's gonna start off. The first one is gonna be fairly generic, very bland. Pretty much anyone in Gary's mod could have done it. And then when you see the second one, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit, that's Gary's mod!" But like, the amount of time and effort that he put into it is amazing.
Yeah, but people have got to start from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll definitely give it a look at that. Because I'm always interested in what the fandom creates.
Yeah.
Or people that are not in, but, you know.
But yeah, if you want to see like the best of the best, I would start off with Rainbow Falls 3, episode 1 and 2, because that was all in Source Filmmaker.
Oh, I definitely have it. And I did subscribe to all 3 channels.
Thank you. My my friend is gonna really appreciate that. He's not having much luck getting his own subscribers, so I'm trying to help him out.
Yeah, but that's, I think, because YouTube's not really favoring animators these days.
Well, he's actually just a live stream dude who just plays video games.
Okay.
But again, the problem is he only has like 25 subscribers. So.
How long has he been doing it, may I ask?
He's had his channel for many years, but he didn't really start regularly streaming until like a month ago. So, and about a month ago, he only had like 4 subscribers. So
that's not bad.
Not too bad. Do you ever run into this problem with Source Filmmaker where you have made too many lights?
Yep.
Is there a way to bypass that and add more lights?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm still rusty on that, or not rusty, rough on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the animations that I've been working on, which is the lunar science, which is just random shit. But I've got way too many lights, and now half of them stopped working, and they either pop out or pop in. So I might have to do a fresh scene build, which I'm not looking forward to, because that one took me 4 or 5 days to do.
Oh, a funny thing about this scene in this hotel, I kind of like stopped working on it in April of 2018, and then this feature-length movie started, and there was just no time for Rainbow Falls anymore. And in the middle of that, my computer crashed, so I didn't bother. I just wasn't in the mood to try to fix this scene until recently.
It's understandable.
Yep. I'm going to attempt to add rotation to this bullet. Also, my problem is to try to find the balance of like, okay, Tony, you've done enough. Just let it go and just render out the shot and call it a day, you know?
Yeah, I have the same problem.
Yeah.
I, on a scene build, end up going over the 3,000 mark, and then I'm like, shit, I can't do anything in this animation now.
Yeah. When you say the 3,000 mark, you mean 3,000 frames? Or
3,000 memory.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Because that's one thing I like about SFM is, like, the possibilities are limitless, but if you push it too fast, too hard, then the software just goes nope.
Yes.
And then I did try my hand at Blender, and then I was like, this is too complex.
I want to try out Blender someday. I really do. Because Blender, it looks so amazing. It looks like any kind of 3D model you have. It looks so photorealistic. It looks like you're playing with like a plastic toy. That's how real it looks.
That's why I wanted to use it so I could make my own models and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm working on a project that Wubby's gonna help me with when he can, and it's the origin stories for my character, and it's going to be a serious one because at the moment I'm just doing 1 minute videos because I did a 2 minute video with all the stress that I've been going through. I was like, it took 3 years to do, and I'm like, I'm never doing that again.
How long is it?
2 minutes.
Okay.
But I kept stopping and starting, that was the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, until Rainbow Falls, I mean, yeah, my longest videos may have been 5 minutes.
But like, it's still good progress though, dude.
Thank you. Oh, I want to show you something real quick. This is like a side of a side project. I just get so sidetracked. What is it?
I know what that's like.
Yeah. I'm also been making a Star Wars source filmmaker animation.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the right one.
That would actually look pretty good with the like lightsabers and shit in Source.
Yeah, I've been making this short film, and it's really consists of nothing but stormtroopers and Tusken Raiders.
Yeah.
What's funny was I started working on the Star Wars animation. I'm just gonna cut to the better parts, action-oriented parts.
Well, my boy, it was nice knowing you. What's your name again? Oh, my Emperor!
Allow me.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Oh, sweet. Double M is back. I love her. I will not allow you to have those type of thoughts about a fellow trooper, you insubordinate dunce. Only I can.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Thank you. I'm having like a reoccurring thing happen. I'm gonna, for Rainbow Falls, I'm gonna like show that Star Wars animation like on TVs just randomly as an Easter egg.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Yeah. If you watch Rainbow Falls 3 Episode 1, you will see Star Wars being played on a TV like very early on in the video. And for this scene in the hotel, I'm gonna also do it as well. I'm gonna have Star Wars being playing on the TV, which my character Rob will be watching, but then he falls asleep to it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna superimpose it over the the blank screen.
I definitely can't wait to see it. Like, I'll probably watch it tonight.
Sweet.
In UK time and stuff. Yeah, I'll link my channel to you.
Very
I
good.
won't link it in thingy.
Will you do it on
you can-
this Discord
Yeah.
chat? Very good.
And then you can see the craziness that I get up to.
Yeah.
Because it was, what's his name? Dodge Bullshit that got me into animation and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
I'm hoping he's going to make a comeback.
I hope so, too.
Because I do want to get good at animation, but I do enjoy doing the slapstick comedy stuff.
Absolutely.
But the one I'm working on eventually, which will be in like 3 weeks' time, will be more serious. Which will be the origin stories for Luna.
Okay.
Or Metal Gear Luna. Yeah, how long have you known Wobby for then?
2 or 3 years.
So I think I've known him, when I said for a while, I think I need to check my stream. Because I've forgotten the time, or not the time of the day.
What'd I miss? Oh, just the usual owning of the bad guys. Nothing I couldn't handle.
What are you thinking about, Dashi?
It was 2nd of
It was
August
Miri.
2019, as when I met Wobby.
I took her rifle away from her, and then
So not quite a year, but
she begged me to pull the trigger.
it's still
And she
funny
sounded unusual when
looking
she
back on it.
About this.
Comments on her.
It's looking awesome so far.
Thank you. And now I'm just waiting for this shot to render.
Oh wait, is that like Adobe?
Yes, yes. What editing program do you use?
Unfortunately, I use HitFilm 4 Express.
That's amazing. I've never heard of it. I thought I've heard of all of them.
HitFilm 4 Express is the free version.
Yeah.
And then HitFilm 4 Pro is like £350.
Uh-huh.
But the problem with HitFilm 4 Express is there's a lot of plugins that you have to buy. So you could probably spend excess of £1,000 on it.
Mm.
But I mean, it's pretty good software. It does pictures and everything like that. Bet I can show you one if you want.
I would say no, thank you. Man, for over a decade, I've been using Premiere.
I mean, no, I mean linking you a picture, not
Oh, sure.
the site.
Sure. Have you heard of Sony Vegas?
Yes, I would love to get my hands on it.
I've been told that is a great, cheaper alternative.
Yes. As if Discord decides to allow me to link a picture, that is.
Ah, yes.
And Wubby made the logo for me, so...
Oh, that's cool.
Cheers, dude. Yeah, I can't wait until it's all started to get put together. I've got the voice actors and everything like that.
Hell yeah.
And then it all starts coming together.
Is it going to just consist of short films for now, or do you plan on?
The plan is, because my mate, or my carer that helps me with stuff and that, we were talking about it, and it's going to be 5 minutes long, and there's going to be 5 episodes and 5 seasons.
Okay.
So one of the Easter eggs is going to be like the facility will be something like 555 or something like that.
Oh, yes.
But I don't want to do too much of it because, you know, when you do big lengthy projects you get burnt out.
Oh, I know the feeling. I can relate.
And probably going back to like roots of doing some more live action stuff, because like I like doing the My Little Pony stuff, but I want to do something a lot more different.
Agreed.
And especially now like the show's ended, there's not really much more that you could do.
Yeah, what's funny is I only watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons, so Rainbow Falls is really based off of my knowledge of those 3 seasons.
I mean, it got alright around like, I think it was season 6 up to 7, season 5 up to 7, but then it started getting a little bit more like, you could see that the writers didn't know what to write anymore.
Yeah.
Which is why I know it sounds bad, but I'm kind of glad that it's gone, because things shouldn't last forever.
Agreed.
Jolteon's still in the call.
Is he AFK right now?
I think so.
Yep.
That or in bed.
Yep. What time is it where you live at?
8:35, but I'm gonna be heading off soon for like other stuffs. to-dos. And also, I don't want to take up too much of your stream.
Yeah, I'm about to end this shortly as well.
But like, it was, I will say, like, definitely, it was awesome meeting you, by the way, dude.
Thank you, thank you. Likewise.
Thank you. And I definitely can't wait to see Rainbow Falls tonight.
Oh my gosh, you're in. I hope you're gonna be blown away.
Oh, I will be.
Like, I went about Rainbow Falls with the mentality of I want to make Breaking Bad, but with ponies. You know, something on the lines of that. You know.
See, I still need to finish watching that because I don't do a lot of gore, but
Yeah.
like, me and my mum end up watching it,
Yeah.
and it's so funny.
Oh yeah. Or have you ever heard of the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yes, I remember that one.
I feel like I kind of made a world under that influence as well, in a world where humans and cartoons coexist. So.
I grew up on that stuff.
Heck yeah.
That and Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, I will shoot off. It was nice meeting you, dude. Thanks for having me, Wubby, and that lot in the stream.
I hope to hang out with you guys again real soon.
Oh, definitely. In fact, I'll drop you server invite if you want.
Very good.
And take it easy, do what you're doing, and stay awesome.
Alright, thank you. Bye.
Bye.